Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 37 of the Everything Motor Racing podcast. Whose number's that, Jacob?
Well, it depends who you ask, innit? At this point, it's either
Yeah.
Augusto or it's Pedro Acosta.
Yeah, the teammates. It's weird to see teammates use the same number. That's especially 37, because that's such an unheard of number as well. Like,
Yeah,
before Augusto and Pedro came to the fore, I didn't know any 37s.
yeah. I've been thinking, and no, not a clue.
No, because I do my MotoGP countdown every year, and I remember one year having to use Davide Pizzoli because he used a 37 for his wild card at Jerez when he raced for Rins' team.
Oh, there we are. Then. So that's the depth we're digging at. Like,
Yeah, like literally a freaking one-off event. Like it's such a rare number, and then now we've got obviously two teammates using that number. Yeah, madness.
well, fucking hell, yeah. Like, off here we discussed next one. I haven't got a fucking clue who we could pick, but fuck it, cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, exactly. So yes, obviously episode 37. It's obviously me, hello Declan, and then Jacob again.
Yeah, me guys. Sorry.
Bhagwan. We have received quite a few people inquiring about the podcast position, so thank you for your inquiries. I haven't actually spoken to Jacob about it yet, so this is
I hate them all.
So yeah, he has no idea, so we're gonna go through them at some point and work out, because it'll be for like next year. So
alright, cool. Yeah,
but yeah,
just want to say cheers to everybody as well who send in the Spotify top podcasts.
Yeah, man,
that was pretty cool.
That's crazy, dude. Like bonkers to see people like that have this podcast as the most listened to podcast last year or this year. Mental,
nuts. Absolutely fucking nuts.
Madness.
48 countries, wasn't
it? Yeah, I think so. Stuff like that. Absolutely crazy.
I can't even name 48 countries. Fucking hell.
No. So yeah, massive thank you for all the support you've given us. This is freaking crazy. We don't do it. We don't get paid from it. We literally do it out of the kindness of our hearts, out of the love for the sport, and yeah, we're doing it for free. So I'm so glad you do appreciate it, because it does mean a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, when I was looking through it on the Instagram and I seen the few of them, I was like, wow, fair play.
Yeah. Like, damn, son. Like, you actually care what we have to say? What?
Yeah. Are you fucking mad?
Are you mental?
And they get, like, what I like the most is like when people message the next day after the pods come out, and they like saying about the pod, and I'm just thinking, fucking hell, you've listened already. Like, I'm gonna get anything better to do.
Like, I'll post it because I always upload it and all that, and it'll be live at like midnight. So I'm recording on the 5th now. It's 8 o'clock in the evening. It'll probably be live at about 11 o'clock tonight. People will be listening to that pretty much instantly, which is crazy.
Yeah, must have notifications turned on.
Maybe. I get notification from Apple about the podcast, but I don't get it from Spotify. So most of our listeners are from Spotify. Yeah. So,
what I would say is, if you are listening to it on that day, get yourself a partner or something. Jesus.
Get a life. Come on, man.
You grow up, like.
Jeez.
Listen to it on a Tuesday like every other person. Jesus.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to try and get another podcast in at some point soon, because I've got COVID at the moment. So I've got loads of free time. So I'm trying to get a guest. And I've got one, but he's been flying across the world this week. So,
well, I know who that is.
Yeah. So you might do. I'm not sure. It's not the Ginger Ninja.
Oh, it's not.
No. No, it's not. It's not. It's a new guy.
Oh.
It's a pretty unheard of guy, to be fair. I doubt anybody listening will have heard of him, or you will have, because of his championship racing this year. But it's quite obscure. I'm not going to name names, but it's going to be a freaking sick one. Trust me. But yeah.
But we all know you got COVID because, like, you've got no taste, because you used to be a Rossi fan.
Oh.
I haven't been lining that fucker up all week, am I?
Bloody hell, dude. Yeah, I've got COVID. It's not fun. Don't get it. I advise you, don't get COVID.
Don't get it. No shit.
No shit. Honestly, like,
oh, fucking Declan's top tips #1. Don't get COVID. Fucking get COVID.
Like, mate, honestly, like, it is brutal. Like, I thought, like, you see people getting in and like, oh, it's so bad, and I'm like, nah, mate, just man up. Nah, bruv. It's horrible, dude. Like, can't taste anything, smell anything. Can't breathe, man. Like, I walk up the stairs, mate, and I'm dying by the time I get to the top.
Yep. I haven't actually had it myself, luckily, so I've being antisocial has its perks and all that.
Yeah, yeah, and like freaking headaches, man. You got like banging migraines and shit. Oh, bro, it's horrible.
I
So
do
yeah,
suffer
don't
the
get
way
COVID.
normally, so I bet I'm halfway to COVID. Fuck.
And like, because in the UK, I don't know what it's like for other people. Like, we have to keep ourselves locked away for 10 days, and so I'm literally in my flat by myself for 10 days alone.
So
It's
you're
fucking
crying
brilliant.
about that, right? And that's
I
my
love
life.
it. You are?
You're crying about that. That's my life.
Yeah, that's true. You are
It's fucking
literally.
amazing. That.
It is pretty cool. I can't lie. Like, I do like just me, you know.
Oh,
Like,
speaking of COVID, let me just go off on a quick tangent. Speaking of COVID, right? I saw a thing the other day. Some woman on Facebook, right, commented on something. I can't even remember, but it had like 1,000 odd reacts. So I had a look at the thread. It's
Hmm.
like it started off pretty innocuous. Like she said something about COVID being contagious as hell. And I thought, fair enough.
Hmm.
As I scroll through, it turns out she thought that she caught COVID from her husband by talking to him through the fucking phone.
What?
I swear to God. She's like, the COVID can transfer over the airwaves. And I thought, fucking hell, tinfoil hat, here we
God.
go.
There's a 5G one, you
Like,
know.
she
So,
started off normal, and as people were like, yeah. And then she started saying and then she just point blank said, yeah, my husband had COVID, and we only spoke on the phone, and I still called her, and he's the only person who I spoke to.
oh my
And she said,
God.
so therefore, he must have given me COVID through the mobile phone.
Oh my God. Well, like, one of the most mental things I saw in recent weeks actually was about Pedro Acosta, because he did this like media thing, so
Oh,
he won the
yeah.
title, and he got to meet the King of Spain and do all this crap. And he was doing a thing, what do you call it? You know when you stand on a podium and talk to people?
Yeah,
A speech, there we go.
He was delivering a speech, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a speech to like all these people, including the president of Spain, where he just fainted.
Yep.
And
Went
like,
down like
you know,
a sack of spuds, actually.
yeah, he did, dropped like a stone. And you know, you kind of expect it from a 17-year-old kid who's just won the biggest thing ever, you know, and he's got a massive room of people to talk to. You're probably going to go a bit lightheaded because it's a bit.
That's
Whoa.
pressure. That's more pressure than fucking having Dennis Fodger or Darren Binder behind you, I can tell you that.
Yeah, you know, like to talk to all those people, like fucking hell. And then he's like anti-vax mentalist, so like, oh, it's because of the muzzle he's got on. It's because something to do with having a heart attack because he's got the vaccine and all. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, fuck all to do with the fact it was just a high pressure event that he fell over. Like, fucking hell.
Yeah, like, it's not unheard of for people to faint.
One of my
doing
friends who I used to race against back in the day, he was giving a presentation. Like, this was years ago. I don't even know if
Yeah.
he listens to the pod, so I ain't gonna name him. But it was in like 2010. He had an award for a race, having pictures, and he just went straight down onto his face. Like, didn't even stick his arms out or anything. He fainted, and there's a video out there. It's all over Facebook even now. Like he had the plaudit thing, like the plaque, I suppose you have to call it. Smiles, and then literally you can see his face just go vacant, and he just falls over straight away. It's fucking
Jesus
brilliant.
Christ.
It's just one of the best things I've ever watched. And every year it comes up on my Facebook memories. Every year I piss myself. It's great.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he'll repost it every now and again, laughing as
Oh,
well.
that's
So
alright.
yeah,
That's alright.
it's fucking brilliant, honestly.
Bloody hell. Right, should we get on with the podcast?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, might want to do that. But
Well,
if you listen
actually,
to-
what we should do is just ask people, should we just fucking end the podcast here and just say, it's 10 minutes of waffle. Fuck you. That's what you get.
yeah, that's it. Keep it at 10 minutes, then we get 0.0001 pence from YouTube,
Yeah.
ad revenue, and then yeah, sorted.
And spend it all at once. Fuck me.
Yeah, fucking hell, mate. I'll buy like tiniest, smallest, minuscule amount of Bitcoin with that.
That's a bit of Bitcoin.
Yeah, fucking hell. But yes, heading into the podcast. If you listened last week, you'll know that we did the what do we call it? Like a review, season review of Moto 2, Moto 3, World Superbikes, and whatever else. But we didn't do MotoGP
Why
So,
didn't
yeah.
we do MotoGP, Declan?
because we get more listeners doing just a MotoGP episode. Way!
Oh, it is sad that nobody cares about Moto 2 and Moto 3 as much, though.
Yeah, it does suck, to be fair.
Like, why? Like, it's possibly better racing.
Yeah, oh yeah, but like the Premier Class is always Premier Class. So there's like all that, the wow,
Get the wow factor.
Wow, as Owen Wilson. Wow.
Oh, I wish we could do Owen Wilson and earn $2 million for saying wow.
No, he's Owen Wilson, mate,
Yeah,
legend.
legitimately. Over the course of his movies, he's earned $2 million just from saying wow.
What is?
Wow.
Wait, oh no, is this an advert? No, it's not.
Ah, you tried to play it then, didn't you?
And
Yeah.
every room's like 4
Where
times
is
as
it?
big as mine. Yeah, no kidding.
Come on, play it, you twat.
Wow, look at this.
There you
Oh.
go. Fucking finally. Oh, there we go.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Right, let's stop that.
For fuck's
Wow.
sake.
I think you got the point.
Honestly, I think that went better in your head, didn't it?
Yeah, because I picked the wrong video. There's one literally 2 down from the one I clicked that was like just the wow.
Just the
Others-
wows.
Just the
How
wow.
good would
What's
that be, though, if we could fucking earn money just for saying wow? Instead, we're
Legit.
probably going to get sued for Owen Wilson for saying wow now.
I know. Fuck's sake, Owen Wilson. Hold on, what's the other one? There's oh shit. There's the oh.
Wow.
Guy goes up, he goes, wow, winks and disappears. If you know it, you know it. If you don't know it, then just ignore me.
Wow.
Wow. But yeah, wow. The MotoGP has a wow factor.
Fuck's sake.
All that for that.
Oh, do you know what, right? Honestly, I don't think that track, but the crowd are on board, so...
Well, this is what happens when you spend 10 days. No, what I mean, like, I think I'm 5 days into being by myself and not leaving the house.
And is that all?
Yeah.
Honestly, like, you know, I think you're just a really poor human if you can't stay alone.
Like, I haven't had any human interaction in, like, over a week now. Well, not over a week, actually, in about 5 days. So I'm like, I'm dying inside me.
Oh, no human interaction. Oh, no. Whatever will you do, you poor man?
Oh, sorry, Ard.
It's nothing to do with being hard. It's all to do with the fact that other people just piss me off.
That's fair. That's fair. But, yes, moving on to the actual podcast. We are doing one about the MotoGP season. And just the MotoGP season.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Right, here we go. It was good. End pod. There we go.
Sick.
Easy.
Great. Well, let's start and say that there was 6 different riders who raced for the Petronas SRT team this year.
Yeah. Name them.
Well, I've got a list in front of me.
Oh,
so
you fucking spoiler.
Franco Morbidelli, Valentino Rossi, Andrea Dovizioso, Cal Crutchlow, Garrett Gerloff, who's the only man to ever beat Valentino Rossi in a race, and Jake Dixon.
That's not a bad list, that is it?
No, but right. So there were 6 riders who raced for that team. Only 30 riders raced in MotoGP this year, meaning 1/6 of all riders this year. No, 1/5.
1/5.
20% of all riders this year raced for the freaking Petronas team.
Yeah, that's a high ratio of turnover there, isn't it? If it was like
That
permanent and no replacement, I'd say
Yeah.
fucking hell, what are you doing, Razlan? But you know, as this slotting in riders,
Yeah, it's
I
like
think it's a bit-
replacements.
yeah. So what I was going to say, name your rider of the year.
Well, it's got to be Francesco Bagnaia, isn't it?
I'm going to go in here,
Or
Bastianini.
Marc Marquez. Well, yeah, that's because you're a Bastianini fan, though.
No, I'm not so much a Bastianini fan. I just think he performed minor miracles on a GP19 that
He did well, but
you could only compare him to the other GP19 rider.
true.
And he outperformed him by a margin. No
Yeah,
offense
he
to
did.
Marini, like.
No.
Like,
Like-
Marini had a front row at the end of the day, but like the difference between the GP19 and the GP21 basically it was like a day was riding with his leg tied up, and he
Pretty
still
much.
managed to podium it twice.
I think for me with Bagnaia, he was like most improved.
Yeah,
he
that,
gets the
that
most
was my
improved
second
medal.
question. Most improved.
Definitely Pecco because,
Yes.
right, 15th overall as a rookie, 16th overall last year. Yes, he broke his leg.
Yep.
And then to go second with, you know, like an absolutely insane record of, well, he won in the last 6 races, 4 wins, 1 podium, and 1 DNF out of P1.
Yep.
Like, fucking
It's
fair
the
play,
power
dude.
of Big Red, isn't it?
Yeah, Big
Big
Red.
Red used to be Honda, but now it's Ducati. Fuck you, Honda.
Fuck you, Honda. Yeah, and I don't know as well, though, Marc Marquez, like,
Yes.
spectacular season. Like,
But can you consider it an improvement?
No, because it's Marc Marquez and we've all seen 2019.
That's the problem. If anything, he's regressed slightly.
Well, he's an improvement on last year because he
Well,
didn't make
technically.
he didn't make a single start. No, he made one start and got a DNF. So
Yeah. That's a 0% hit rate last year, yeah.
yeah, so he's actually improved by 142% on the points ratio from 0 to 142.
The fact he scored 142 points and could, up until the final round, about third.
And missed 4 races and DNF'd out of 4.
Fucking nuts, man.
So we had 18 races. He finished 10 of them and still finished 7th.
Yeah, so...
That's
he did all right,
unreal.
Mark, didn't he?
Like, genuinely, right? If Marquez, if his eye thing does go away, I see him as a full threat next year, mate. I see
Yes.
him as 100% threat.
It provided the rumours we are hearing of his impending doom, shall we say, aren't true. But, you got to take it with a pinch of salt. But
of course. But, like, Marc Marquez has proven to himself that he's still got it.
yeah.
His confidence is going to be at an all-time high now.
I think Mark never needed to prove it to himself,
No.
honestly, because if there's one thing Mark Marquez has always had is self-belief.
Yeah.
Whatever he does, he backs himself to win.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, even when, the dogs come at him, he always wants the dogs to run at him before Alex so he can win. Like, he's just a born winner. Like, you've got to have that mentality to be a champion.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Next one is biggest surprise.
Biggest surprise? Well, I'm going to say...
I think we might be on the same page with this. So
I'm going to say Jorge Martin.
Yes, thank you.
Mate, I again fully see him as a championship contender next year.
Yeah, I'm
that guy looks unbelievable on a bike. If it wasn't for his broken leg again, mate, he'd be maybe top 4 or 5 in the championship.
No, I'm with you. I think he done changed the game, as they say. He is. Made the Ducati riders realise that lean angle actually makes the fucking thing turn. Who'd have thought it? Like,
who'd have dunk it, mate?
Fucking bonkers. It's almost as if Pecco and Jorge Martin knew what they were doing. Surely fucking not.
Thing is, though, it's because both of those, as we've said in the previous podcast, have adapted the new Moto2 style onto the Ducati.
Yep, and with that downforce vortex, whatever you want to call it, that's quite alarming. The Ducati could well be the bike to jump on if coming out of Moto2 in the future. 5 years ago, that would have been fucking unfeasible, you know?
That would have been laughable. Do you know how much downforce it provides? Because I don't know. I know that
I haven't got a clue, honestly. All I know is that when you're at full lean angle, apparently the front end is much more planted.
Because I know that
ratios, not a clue. They haven't said. And
I know that the Ducati V4S, the new one, the wings on it, it's only got 2 on the front, but they provide 37 kilograms of downforce.
At 150, 130 mile an hour, something like that.
Something like that. So I have no idea what the new fucking Ducati Desmo has. Probably like 100 kg.
But it's not so much downforce it provides with the cornering. It's more. I don't know how to describe it in words. It's like it's not so much downforce that's the issue with the Ducati. It's the fact that it pulls you towards the apex. It's almost centrifugal force it's providing, not downforce.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't really. I've never seen anybody put a stat on it. Put it that way. All I know is it plants the front, which is kind of important on a bike.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's interesting though. I do think that next year we're gonna see. I think Fabio Di Giannantonio is going to surprise a lot of people.
Yeah, no, I would back you. I think any of the Ducati rookies, Bez especially as well.
Yeah.
Like, so it's going to prove that the Ducati is the bike you want to be on coming out of Moto2. And suddenly everybody's going to be scrambling for a Ducati, not a Yamaha or a Suzuki like previous.
Yeah, 100%.
And then if Honda come into the mix and somehow make a bike that works again, fucking hell.
That Honda does look good, doesn't it? It does look good.
It's a Ducati, isn't it?
And the Aprilia is pretty much a Ducati at this point.
Yeah, it's basically a fucking Ducati and an Aprilia with a fucking H on it.
Yeah.
Which, it's not a bad thing.
No, not at the end of the day.
The trail has been blazed and your way hasn't worked, Honda, so now you follow others, which fine.
100%.
And the last one, biggest disappointment. I think we'll probably be on the same page with this as well.
I'm gonna say Valentino Rossi.
Oh, we weren't on the same page.
Who are you saying?
Miguel Oliveira.
Yeah, I'd say the
Even
same.
though he won.
Yeah, like he got 3 podiums, but that
It was like a
he and the
different
bike
Miguel
just-
turned up like when he got married, man. Did they like
yeah.
did the marriage suck the life out of him or something?
Why do you think Rossi waited so long? He's
Yeah.
still not even married.
That's a good point, actually, yeah.
Well, like as well, like yeah, because Binder's 6th in the championship and Oliveira 14th, but as well,
They both
Alex
won.
Rins, mate.
Yes. But at the same time I don't consider Rins a disappointment as such.
I do,
Because
mate.
we've come to expect bullshit from him.
Yeah, like
Whereas
Like-
Miguel, he's always been a consistent rider, always up there. And then second half of the season, he might as well have been fucking riding a sewing machine, like.
I think he should go on a Yamaha. I think he'd be much suited to that. Like Ralph Fernandez.
Oh, don't dictate the end with 2 riders though, fucking hell, like.
Well, they got Pedro Acosta, so I don't think they're too worried.
But
And
still,
Augusto Fernandez. I think Augusto Fernandez, mate, would be a demon in MotoGP.
yeah, gotta get there though, haven't you? That's the thing.
That's true.
But,
But,
he's got a path now, so
Exactly. But with Alex Rins, like he was 2nd in the championship last year or this year. Because he went through, do you remember that spate where he crashed 4 races and then crashed into a fucking Dorna van thing on the.
texting.
Yeah. And like he's just been so up and down this year. He got a podium in Britain at Silverstone. There we go.
Here we go,
But-
got there in the end. Fucking hell.
He just crashes at so much important places, you know. Oh, I'm leading the race. All right, then time to crash.
It seems to me like the Suzuki this year was not as good as previous years.
No,
And
well,
the-
they had to settle at Qatar for last year's bike, most of last year's bike, the chassis and all that, because it didn't get a chance to test the 2021 one on the last day because it was too sandy.
Yep.
They weren't using a lot of last year's parts on it.
Yep, and where everybody made a step, Suzuki perhaps didn't. Like the bike basically was good. Like Mia showed that,
Yeah.
still come third.
Mir was fucking unbelievable. You know, his worst result like this year, obviously excluding DNS, was 9th place.
Yeah, when he like
That's so
he's-
consistent.
He's a damn good rider, Mia, and it clearly works better for him than it did for Rins. But looking at the test with the carbon insert on the chassis, I think they go for more front end feel, which would suit Rins. So he could be a big surprise next year if they pull it off.
Well, if he doesn't, he's out of a contract.
Yeah.
I can't see them taking him again, especially not
the
when
only,
there's talent.
The only team who I think would be willing to risk picking him up would be with you.
Or
The satellite
Aprilia.
Yamaha. I wouldn't even say Aprilia because I think Aprilia now can pick and choose after the bollocks of 2019 where they had everybody and their dog turn the ride down. Like I turned the ride down. You know what I mean? I was like 12th approached and I turned it down.
Yeah, of course you are.
Like everybody
Yeah,
turned
like-
it down. Suddenly they come out in 2029 with a beast of a bike, fully improved.
You're a year out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like in 2021 then even better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like suddenly Aprilia can now say we've got a competitive bike. It's a podium bike.
And I think once Vinales gets, because Vinales is still adapting to it, people do forget that. Once Vinales kind of learns his way around it, I can see him really doing well next year on it.
Yeah, like I don't consider Vinales a disappointment either, for the simple
No.
fact that again, like Guy's head just wasn't
Mental
right.
health, mate, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his head was like. It's been a continuing theme for him, hasn't it? At the end of the day, so you can't really consider it a disappointment when you expect it.
That's true.
Like it's shit to say, but like unfortunately, it's cut through.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, it's just cut for its sport, in it. I think we had a pretty solid season this year, though. You know, there was a few riders who obviously changed manufacturers, like Paul Espargaro, and he's not done as well as he did on the KTM, but he's learning.
Yep, I think both the Espargaro brothers, but Paul especially, gets a lot of unnecessary hate for whatever reason, like that I can't see.
Yeah.
You know, they believe in themselves. They're fucking quick. And
Yeah.
he backed himself to team that Honda, and he's halfway there. Like,
Yeah.
name me any rider who's come onto that Honda in the recent seasons and made it work straight away, barring Marc Marquez.
No one.
There we are. That's the level you've got. You know, I mean, Jorge Lorenzo could make it work.
No, exactly. The big Jorge Lorenzo.
Yeah, fucking chubby boy. But
Yeah.
like, if he, you know, a rider of Jorge Lorenzo's caliber can make it work, you're up against it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for Paul to go there, have the ball, because he could have easily stayed at KTM. But
Yeah, easily, yeah, because they wanted him
yeah,
still.
like it wasn't like he was out of a ride, but he wanted a new challenge, and people criticize him for having balls to switch. Fuck you. Nah, that don't fly with me, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he's done really well, to be fair, to switch and still get a podium. You got to remember, Repsol Honda got their first 1-2 since 2017 at Aragon.
Yeah, like that's maybe what we expected of Paul.
Yeah.
But it took a while to come.
Yeah, it did. A bit too long. Like, I really hope he's gets some more podiums next year and gets up there. Because again, I could see Honda letting him go at the end of next year if he doesn't.
Who do they bring in though?
Alex Marquez, mate.
Nah, not the way.
Because
he outperformed Alex for me.
Yeah, 100% he did. But thing is with Alex Marquez is he's related to Marc Marquez, and although yeah, we're still a few years out from Marquez's 2024 contract running out, they're gonna do everything they can to try and maintain his services beyond that, aren't they?
That's it. But I think they'd be more. I think Mark is comfortable with Alex in LCR.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
he's still
think
on Honda,
Mark
isn't he?
wants him as a teammate because suddenly the dynamic changes.
I guess.
Like, the only reason they slotted him in was because Lorenzo suddenly announced his retirement. And I honestly, I don't think Mark wants Alex as a teammate. I think he wants him in the same colours so you can give him guidance without actually being in the same garage.
Yeah, because it could be like.
So I don't think that's as much of a bargaining chip as previous. Like, if they were to say, right, sign this or we fucking send Alex packing off the World Superbikes, he'd be like, fuck you. But
oh yeah,
as long as he's got a seat at LCR, I see no issues. Like, and I would say Honda is probably. I'm just gonna say a Honda is the worst bike to be on at the minute.
Yeah, 100% it is.
So to attract talent to a Honda, while simultaneously saying, "Oh, you just got to beat Marc Marquez," piss easy, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can do that. Everybody have. Like, it's a shit prospect. There is 22 other better seats out there. Like, nah.
That's it.
So I don't think they were in a position to say to Paul, perform or you're out, because Paul would just be like, right, I'll just go to a better bike.
Yeah, I think with Paul is he's coming to the end of his career now, and he knows that if he takes, say, an Aprilia contract or a Ducati contract, they can pay him quite a lot of money.
Yeah. Like,
so I think he's gonna look. I mean, Honda can pay a lot of money as well. Don't get me wrong, but riders normally, when they're getting towards the end like that, they will try and take as much money as possible.
I think what I was saying with Paul was basically that he's in a better position than Honda are at the minute.
Yeah, because he's still a MotoGP proven podium, consistent podium finisher.
Yep, and proven bike developer.
True.
Like, I think Honda would be fools to get rid of him, honestly.
I think Aprilia would do him well, though.
They're supposed to replace the Espargaro with the Espargaro.
Yeah, because as we know, Aleix has said when he last signed his contract that that this will be my last one with Aprilia. Basically, inferring that he'll retire, and that was for this one. That's
he didn't say
next
with
year's
Aprilia.
last year.
He just said this will be my final contract.
No. Oh no, I don't know. But basically,
he never said
that
with
he was.
Aprilia. He meant I'm fucking quitting when this is done.
Yeah, he inferred that he was basically retiring at the end of this year.
Well,
next
he's
year,
got cash.
Yeah, he's got loads of money, but so he did. No, he did. There was an article posted on The Race today. No, on the 2nd. Sorry, I get my freaking head messed up. Article posted on The Race on the 2nd about Aleix Espargaro, basically saying that he is happy to continue racing into 2023 if he wants to. But as we know, he's signed with All Bayer Cycles, so he might turn to a career in cycling instead.
Yep.
He has said, though, he wants to remain with the brand, remain with Aprilia, who might be a test rider for them, and that he would step aside if they were able to secure services of Ralph Hernandez in place of Aleix Espargaro, which I thought was... No, I don't see it happening at all, but it's freaking fair play to Aleix stepping aside like that and trying to basically tell your employer the rider to replace you with.
Yeah, it's a ballsy move.
Yeah,
But to be fair, Aleix has always been quite outspoken, hasn't he?
Yeah, because obviously he pushed Aprilia so hard to get Dovizioso. Then they didn't get him because he obviously contract failed at the last minute, probably because an offer from Yamaha appeared.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah, but he pushed them even harder to get Maverick Vinales.
Yeah,
and they got him.
Yeah, because I think it was a case of get Mav or fuck you, I'm out. I've got other options. I mean, as I've said many, many times on this pod, if I was Aleix, I would be home with Laura. I wouldn't fucking go out. I fucking seen her. God. Oh.
She's good looking.
Oh, man.
But
I would do bad things just to sniff her. Fucking hell.
Bruh, stop fucking being weird now.
I'm not even sorry. Like, she is
That's so weird.
She is fucking gorgeous, bro.
Bruh, keep you away from her. If anyone knows her, please get her to get a restraining order from this guy.
I wouldn't be weird about it if I ever met her. But hi, but like,
oh, I want to sniff her. All right.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be weird about it, but I 100% would be like, oh fuck yeah, because she is fucking stunning.
Well, I saw a thing she posted on Instagram earlier. It was like an advert.
Yeah.
It was so fake. She was like pretending to write on this piece of paper, and she wasn't writing a freaking word on it. And I was like, oh my god.
She wouldn't have to write fuck all for me, but that's all I can say.
She wasn't writing fuck all anyway.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because I wouldn't be looking at what she was writing.
Oh god, you are fucking pervert, mate.
There was a pen and paper in that fucking post. No way.
You say, oh, it's great to be by myself. Not. This is what happens when you stay by yourself. You get this fucking nutcase.
Well, no, I mean, like, she can come over to the flat anytime she wants.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she'd love to go to your shitty little flat. It's a nice little.
It's little, but it's not shitty. It's fucking lovely.
And they've got what? They got a Lambo and a Porsche in the garage.
Yeah, he just bought a Ferrari actually.
Yeah, he has as well. Yeah.
No, I mean, like, like she is so far out of my league. I'm not even in the league, but it's like, who cares? I like looking at her. She's very nice. She seems very, very like pleasant. So
yeah,
I'm allowed to fancy her. Fight me.
Yeah, we just don't be a fucking creep about it.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is that I definitely would not fucking sniff her because that's fucking fruity.
Yeah, just a bit.
But like, I definitely, if she was available, I would shoot my shot.
Oh yeah,
I would get shot down so fucking quick. But I would definitely shoot my shot. You don't ask, you don't get. Simple as.
True. If you don't, you gotta buy a ticket to win the lottery.
Yeah, I think there's more chance of me winning the lottery, but.
True. But yeah, also randomly interjecting, what am I saying? I don't know. Oh yeah, Jack Miller did the AC bike races this weekend, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, he did tend to crash that bike though.
Well, he got knocked off in race 1, and then
crashed in qualifying.
Yeah, crashed in qualifying on a. It wasn't even on like a timed lap. I don't really know what happened there, but then
I think he just went floppy.
Well, he's so used to and obviously he got third place, I think, in race 2. But he's so used to the Desmond Sedici that out of the 4 starts he did, he almost backflipped it 3 times.
Yep, it just goes to show what launch control, full MotoGP electronics launch control and whole shot device and downforce does compared to a standard road bike.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, you can't really blame him. He stepped way out of his comfort zone just to go and promote Australian racing. Round of applause to him, I say. And he reckons the Bend could host MotoGP, so...
Yeah, 35 corners, man. Yeah. 35 corners.
Obviously, they wouldn't use that config, but...
No.
Like,
It's all right. Just send MotoGP to that new F1
Saudi
Saudi
Arabia.
Arabia track.
Oh God, can you imagine?
Jesus Christ!
It was
You
shite.
you end up with like 12 fatalities, mate. It's brutal, that
It
track.
was absolute shite.
Yeah, the race was crash fest, wasn't it?
Not so much a crash fest. Just you're just a snake. You're going left and right. How was that fun?
I'm a sneaky little sliver little snake.
Yeah, literally, it was just S bend after S bend. Like, get a grip. Fucking put it on normal. There's plenty of other purpose-built tracks they could go to instead of a fucking street circuit in fucking.
Send it to
Saudi Arabia.
Mandalika. Send it to Mandalika.
So even Mandalika's better than fucking Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
But like when you got amazing tracks, like they didn't use Mugello this year.
Good. Keep it for bikes.
Yeah, but my point is, you've got a fucking amazing track like Mugello, which has absolutely everything, beauty surrounding everywhere. Oh, I got an idea. Let's go to fucking Saudi Arabia, the floodlit track. Get
Saudi
fucked.
Arabia money.
You know, that hive of decent humans in Saudi Arabia.
No, human rights.
Fuck off, like. Like, we lost a car race, right, when women can't drive.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
True. Imagine that, like, you drive into the paddock. Oh, wait, sorry, you can't drive this time.
Well, like, they couldn't have the women's series there, could they?
Imagine if they tried to host that.
It's bonkers, like.
But the women's series
Yeah.
at Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Like, what are they going to do? Fucking stop you going onto the track, like?
Like, no, they've just put, like, mustaches on all the women and then let them go out.
It'd be like the opposite of the Iran fucking women's football team, which, like, 6 of them was
God.
men.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Did you
Yeah,
see the picture of that?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Fucking
Number 10,
mental.
right? Look more of a man than me. You
That's
could
insane.
genuinely, on one of the ones at the back stood up, you could see the outline of the balls. I swear to God.
Why are you looking at his balls, mate?
Because someone pointed it out, and then it's all I could fucking see. And I was like, yeah, that ain't no
right.
woman.
Yeah, okay.
Genuinely, right? I didn't even notice because I was so, like,
Yeah.
number 10, laying in the
Yeah,
middle.
okay.
No, listen, like, genuinely, right? Once you see it, once it's looking at you, you can't see fuck all else. Believe me in that photo. But I didn't
Jacob
even
likes
notice it
looking
at first.
balls.
I mean, you always got to compare, haven't you?
Go compare.
But, like, the number 10 who's led at the front looked so much like a man that I was distracted from everything else. And then I looked at the comments and someone said, like, the one at the back, you could see their balls. And I looked there and I was like, fucking hell, you can. No.
Jacob's getting distracted by men now, apparently. Okay, this is going well, isn't it?
Do you know what? I'm not even sorry. It's not like I'm in
like-
Saudi Arabia, is it? I'm fine.
True. But yes, back to the actual project in hand. Johan Zarco, mate. Like, he started the season so well, and like to the point where I was like, he could actually friggin' win the championship here.
And I don't want to say I was right.
He freaking fell off, didn't he? Catalonia just bought.
Like, I'm not saying I'm right, but I was right. I told you. he wouldn't
I
win the
told
title.
you.
I told you he wouldn't win a race.
Yeah. Oh man.
Of all the
Like-
riders, mind, who I thought would win a race first,
Hmm.
of the 4 who hadn't, I did not think it would be Miller. I thought
No.
it would be Pecco.
Well, Miller's already won a race.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like on the Ducati.
Yeah.
I didn't think Miller would be the first, of the 4 Ducati winners.
I didn't expect Jorge Martin to win a race before Pecco either.
I expected a Jorge Martin some kind of podium. I didn't expect a win, and I certainly didn't expect it before Pecco or even
No.
Zarco.
No, yeah, I expected Zarco to get one way before Martin. Like, in fact, Zarco finished 5th in the championship, which is pretty bloody impressive. But
Yeah, but
like,
again,
like-
he's missed the boat.
I think next year, if he wins a race, it'll be at Qatar. If he doesn't win at Qatar, then poor.
But he's not going to win at Qatar, is he? Because there's going to be a lot of
Jorge Martin.
Ducatis.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Ducati 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8, probably.
And Zarco's probably going to be like the 6th or 7th in that train. Because the GP21 and 22 ain't going to be that different. And then when you got like Bastianini on a GP21, you've got Pecco, you've got Miller, you've got Jorge
you got
Martin.
Marini on a GP22.
Yeah, Marini on a full GP22. Like, he's missed his boat. I'm telling you.
Mm.
The boat, the Zarco boat has sailed. Back
I
to,
hope
back to
not, 'cause I would
France.
love
Oh,
I want to see him get that backflip so bad.
I think you'll be waiting a while, but I'm afraid probably the rest of your life.
I've been waiting a bloody long time anyway, so
Yeah. You're gonna be there when you're 60, like, oh, why didn't he get the fucking back?
come on,
fucking
win a
sorry.
race. Like Rossi fans waiting for his 200th podium.
Ooh.
Ooh.
They're gonna count the Americano in, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Rossi won the 100 kilometers dai campione at the ranch today.
I got sent a fucking brilliant meme. I don't know if you got sent it.
Was it the one of him?
Yeah,
putting
give
the medal
himself
over
the medal.
himself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking crying. Like
Like,
Marini
well done,
actually
Rossi.
beat him in a race at the ranch.
Yeah, Marini won the Americana race, and
Yeah.
then Rossi won the actual whole thing. At his team, it was Marini, and then I've actually got the results here. So
Cini was third, wasn't he?
hold on, getting it up. That's what. I
Yeah,
actually
all right.
said. Yeah, then you got Passini and Baldassari. Baldassari finally get a podium this year.
Told you he won, didn't I?
And then fourth was Migno and Bezecchi.
Who was
Fifth was
second?
Via. You what?
Who was second?
Manzi and Bartolini.
Really?
Yeah, Manzi got a podium.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
And then fifth was teammates, Vietti and Antonelli.
Yeah.
Sixth was Diego Moreira and Augusto Fernandez.
George, speaking of those teams, I think Mino and Antonelli fell out over the Moto2
Really?
ride. Because
Probably.
they always teammates in these things every year.
Mm,
And now they're not. And now Antonelli's got his Moto2 appearance.
And bloody
Inter-team
Jorge-
fighting.
And Lorenzo obviously came back and finished 10th. To be
Fucking
fair, with
Lorenzo
Foggia.
came back. Jesus Christ.
He
Lorenzo
was,
got back more like.
He was chonky, wasn't he?
Fucking hell, you wouldn't want that fucking running at you holding a rugby ball, I can tell you.
Yeah, he's enjoying retirement.
He's earned it and all that, but Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
yeah.
He looks down, he ain't going to see his dick.
To be fair, he's always had like quite a pronounced stomach, hasn't he?
Yeah, but the rest of him is fucking caught up now. He's a big boy now. He
He's a big
definitely
boy.
floats in the pool.
Yeah. He floats in the pool, don't
Because
we all
he's,
float in the pool.
he's chubby.
We all float in the pool anyway, don't we?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, he bobs like a ball.
Yeah.
Because he's
Oh,
fat.
boom. He jumps in the pool and causes a tsunami
Yeah.
in Haiti.
Yeah, there we go. You got it. I'm glad he wasn't wearing yellow because some fucker would have shouted taxi.
Taxi!
We shouldn't make fat jokes.
No, we shouldn't. That's for fat people.
I'm sorry, Jorge. I'm still a fan of you. But
Yeah, Hoy's a legend still.
You're
but
still a chubby boy.
He's not even a legend. He's still not been given a bloody legend thing because of COVID. And then it was at Valencia and didn't give him a legend then. And friggin' Stoner, Rossi, Lorenzo and Pedrosa were at Valencia and they didn't take a photo together.
I wonder who said no.
Don't know, to be honest. Maybe Lorenzo, because I don't know, he wasn't wearing his amazing jacket or something like that.
Yeah, he's a chunky little boy, so he probably.
Because I don't, if Rossi and Stoner can take a photo together, I can't see them being like, oh no, to a photo of all the legends.
Well, maybe that's just it. Maybe it brought back fucking memories and all that.
Yeah, and then like Lorenzo tried to knock Danny out. He's like, fuck it out, like
Yeah, it sat on him.
250s.
No, I think it was probably Lorenzo and Pedrosa because they never liked each other.
No, they kind of liked each other, like, or had respect for each other later on in their career.
They
but
had
it's-
respect, but I don't think they were on each other's Christmas card list.
No, I remember when they were forced to shake hands.
Oh, that was nearly as awkward as Rossi and Marquez.
Rossi
Nearly.
and Marquez. Yeah.
Like that thing. Even now, like I'm sick in my mouth when I think of that.
Yeah, we did discuss it the other week.
I know,
and,
but
traumatic.
yeah, honestly, I even now I just that's the most awkward thing I ever saw. And I once went to an awkward convention.
You won top prize, didn't you? But obviously you're too awkward to go and accept it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I went to the wrong place. I was so awkward.
I stayed at home because it was too awkward to
Yeah,
leave.
there we go. You got it. But no, I was fucking. I think it was a step too far. Stoner and Rossi, I think, was the limit.
Hmm.
So it's like, no.
It would have been so nice for my engagement on Instagram, though. That's all I wanted it for.
I just
wanted it for
wanted
the
some likes.
engagement, mate.
God damn.
Literally, like I was like sitting there dreaming of like a 10,000 like banger.
I've had 2 of them in the past month.
I know, on Instagram or
Facebook, of all
Oh, that's
things.
Facebook. That doesn't count.
Of course it counts, because I literally get fuck all on Facebook.
Facebook's weird, right? you'll either do shit or it'll just catch traction and just explode.
Like literally, I get like 300 to 400 normally on Facebook, or I get 10,000. There's no in between. It's nuts.
It's weird. Like, let's go through mine because I think, like, where is it? Hold on.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my top ones now, and
Yeah,
there's
like, I
10,000s in there. Mental.
Like 1,000. Oh, a photo of Rossi, 4,000. A bit, and then you scroll down a bit more. Oh, 1,000. Oh, photo of Lorenzo, 11,000, and
Yeah.
500,000 people reached. What the fuck?
Yeah, like honestly, I don't believe it's content. Like that Rossi
No.
R1.
Yeah,
That's got-
that bang.
Yeah, for me, that got, I've got 15,000 likes on Facebook. That got 12,000 reacts, and
Yeah.
500,000 people reached. Like
On Instagram, for me, that got 17,000 likes.
yeah, on Instagram, it didn't even crack 1,000 for me.
Like, it's fucking weird. And, like,
I had
It's
more
weird.
likes on a Rossi post where I put the first and the last in a collage, the first and last race. I had more likes on that than my page has.
it's weird. Like, and, like, whenever I work hard on a post or whatever, no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
When I get some shitey photo of bloody Keanu Reeves and Rossi, let's go for it, you know. Whereas my bloody countdown things that I've spent absolutely hours doing,
Yeah.
I get like 600 likes, and I'm like, fuck it, what is this shit?
It is baffling, isn't it?
Oh, it pisses me off. Like, literally, like, you put effort into a post and it does wank, and you're like, what's the fucking point? And then you scroll through, and some knobhead has ripped a photo off from a photographer and posted a photo
Or
of Rossi.
stolen a fucking post from us.
Yeah, and then it bangs, and you're like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, that really does fucking frustrate me, that does.
Pisses me
So
off.
I
And then
saw
you-
one the other day, right? It had my fucking watermark on it. Didn't even bother fucking saying anything or try to remove it. Just fucking posted it.
Oh, mate, I've posted ones that people have, like, photoshopped out my watermark. I'm
Yeah,
like, you
This
bastard.
lazy cunt didn't even bother trying to fucking hide it.
Oh, no, that's fine, because that's the reason of having it. But, like, I've seen people put their watermark over mine. I'm like, bro, I've spent fucking time researching this fact, getting the photos, making sure that I'm not stealing any from any photographers,
Yep.
putting my shit on it, putting it all together, just for you to come, take it, copy and paste the caption, bang your own fucking logo on it. Oh, mate.
Yeah. Like,
It gets me wound up.
I was almost impressed that they didn't even bother trying to hide it. I was just thinking, just for the balls, carry on.
Yeah.
But like, if they
Oh.
photoshopped it out or just said, "Oh, this is credit of me," fuck you.
Yeah, it's like it's going on the tangent a bit on like random posts exploding, right? Twitter is mental at the moment. Like literally, right? I've got 1,400 followers on Everything Motor Racing Twitter. Give it a follow if you don't follow. At Everything M Race.
Ugh.
So like, I'll get like
Twitter.
8 likes. Oh, 113 likes. Next one, 10 likes. 7 likes. 400 likes. And then
Twitter's
18.
a weird fucking lawless place, man.
It's bonkers. Like, right, and like, oh, this has got 14. Oh, here's 2,900 on the next one. Like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, 128, 12, 436. Where's the consistency?
No, Twitter is just it's like the Wild West. Twitter, it's the Wild
Oh.
West of social media.
I love Twitter, but Jesus Christ.
I just do not Twitter anymore.
Yeah, it's because you're old.
No, it's not because I'm old. It's because I just fucking look at it and I think, ugh.
What is this button do? I don't understand.
What's a tweet?
Yeah, legit. Oh,
Wait, did
got
I
a
just
reminder-
retweet a picture of myself? Is that on the internet now? Ah!
I don't think you watched it, but I just got a reminder of that FIM awards ceremony for 2020
I
and
did watch a
2021.
little bit of it.
Oh my god, it was cringe.
Oh,
And it was so
mate.
badly put together. Like James Toseland and the other lady had no idea what they were doing most of the time.
I don't think it was that they had no idea what they were doing. I think it was they didn't have any chemistry. It was
Yeah,
literally
literally.
like as if, it was basically as if we just slotted some cunt we never even spoke to into this and see how they go.
But like things were getting wrong. Like James was like, "Let's do this," and the lady's like, "No, no, no, no. I thought it was this we're doing." James was like, "No, we're doing this." And Jorge Viegas just hops in out of nowhere. It's like, "Hello, everybody!" And starts rapping shit, and then asking
Fucking
Jonathan
idiots.
Rea shit. Like he asked Jonathan Rea, it was like, "Oh, maybe I should ask you why you didn't win the title in 2021, but I won't do that instead. And then Rhea clapped back with a, oh, come on, we just want to get this over so we can go to the party afterwards.
Yeah, and I don't think he was lying either.
No, and then Mir comes on the stage and is like, I just want to go to the party as well.
Yeah, fucking... That's the bad side of bike racing for me.
All the media
Yeah.
bullshit and
Like,
all the water.
like two of the certain bits that they enjoy. Like, if they just start to do, like, one media piece of race, they probably love it.
Mm.
But when you got to do fucking several and then go to a fucking award show after that's hosted by Melts, like, nah. I would react like Ray did. I think he's perfectly within his rights to tell them all to fuck off without saying fuck off.
Yeah, it was just like shit just kept going wrong, and they had a band, and that was so annoying. That band, I can't lie, like it was.
Yeah, it was a cringe fest, wasn't it?
Yeah, and like they'd all be stood there on the stage, like waiting to talk, whilst the freaking guitarist is just banging out a riff of Back to Black, and you're like, come on, bro, hurry up.
Yeah.
And then they start singing, and you're like, oh.
Well, put it this
stop,
way,
please.
like I'm a fucking sucker for the FIM awards. I turned off.
Ooh.
What did I tell you?
I love the ones like Valencia hosted by Gavin Emmett. That
Yeah.
one's great.
Yeah, like I enjoyed that, and I think that's what they should have gone for instead of the bullshit that they did.
Mm.
Like, fuck me, man. Sometimes I just look at fucking Dorner and the FIM and I just think, like, it's almost as if they've got fucking aliens pretending to be humans in the fucking charge, like.
Where's Mark Zuckerberg when you need him?
Yeah, that's what it feels like. You know, like Zuckerberg on South Park.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. It's just a fucking alien pretending to be a human and doing what they think humans do.
Yeah, Zuckerberg is actually programmed. What do humans like to do?
Yeah.
Okay, I do this.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, is they've taken some data from somewhere as if what a good award show feels like, which
Yeah.
on paper it might have been all the stuff that they did, but then the reality is that it's absolute fucking balls.
They need to get like, I don't know, it's just a
They
bit.
just need to be loose, man. Let them fucking have a night off and fucking say what they want, innit?
Yeah.
It's like you'd fucking rock up and you'd be like, Marquez turns up on the fucking stage, fuck Mia, walks off.
Mark just comes and wheelies across. No, get Top Rack to just pop a wheelie onto the stage on
Yeah.
like a little Yamaha scooter.
Yeah, or like quite literally just like get two riders beefing and just hand them both a microphone and say, have fun. That'd be fucking brilliant, like. But instead,
Get,
they
like-
fucking ask him bullshit questions that they don't want to hear.
Get like Fabio and Mir to do a rap battle.
Yeah, something like that.
That'd be so sick.
Yeah. Fucking imagine, like, that'd be so much better. But instead, they just stand there and ask him bullshit questions about nutsacks. Like, fuck off.
It's a bit annoying.
Yeah, that was one award show too many, that was.
Yeah, I mean, like, normally they're alright at the end of the year, but
Yeah.
I don't know, it was just a bit, I don't know why I watched it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I know why, because I'm sat at home doing nothing all day, because I'm
Nah,
fucking
I quit.
locked away.
I had much better things to do, like wash my fish. You know what I mean? It was just,
Yeah.
it was absolute shite.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I had to feed my rock,
Yeah,
feed my pet rock.
yeah. That's it. It's fucking like the wallpaper the inside of my fucking fridge, like
Get
absolute.
that Louis Vuitton
bullshit.
wallpaper.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton fridge.
Hype beast to go madness, you know.
Oh,
what I
can you
mean?
imagine that? Just opening the fucking door and got a Louis Vuitton pat next to your yogurts. Fuck off.
I hate it.
Or you just at the
cringe.
back wall of your fucking fridge, Supreme.
Oh god! Like, well, I saw a friggin' Louis Vuitton blooming hand sanitizer for $170. I was like, it's fucking hand
I better
sanitizer,
cure
bro.
COVID for that price. Fuck me.
Jeez, like, it better like clean my fucking house for that price. Bloody hell!
Literally, the brands are fucking. That's one thing I'm really glad. Apart from Fabio, hasn't really intercepted into MotoGP yet.
No, Fabio though.
Fabio's
wears
a right brand whore. Like, fair enough.
He
you know what I mean?
wears mad stuff, doesn't he? Like I saw an account, right, and it showed everything that, like, they basically track. So like when photo of Fabio goes up, they get his full outfit and like show you what he's wearing, and the prices and some of the stuff was obscene.
Yeah, like,
man.
fair enough to him. You know what I mean? Like, he's earned it.
He's
at
got
the
the
end of
money,
day.
like.
But it's fucking ugly.
Mm,
I wouldn't wear something that was branded just because it's ugly. I'd want to look good.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And if Fabio thinks it looks good, that's fine. But
yeah.
unfortunately, Fabio, you're fucking wrong, bro.
It's like, oh, Lewis Hamilton, some of the shit he wears, man. God.
Oh yeah, like, I'm fully expecting Fabio in a skirt soon.
Could you imagine that?
And you know, as is his right, but you're allowed to wear it.
Hmm.
but why would you want to wear a skirt? Like, I
You
just
could wear a kilt.
yeah, I like to be contained, shall we say? And I think a skirt would definitely counter that.
Hmm.
Like I like it all being, in one area. And nah, I just don't understand the whole skirt thing. Like, nah, not for me.
No, or the kilt. I just don't understand kilt.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
Horrible
baffling,
things, man.
baffling. And if you wear a skirt, the key thing to me would be wear fucking boxers. And
Yeah.
a kilt just goes, nah, just let it fucking dangle.
Just let it hang out in the breeze.
Yeah, like whoever thought of that was either a fucking pervert or the world's best blagger.
Probably both, I'd say.
Yeah,
Mix of both, I'd say.
yeah, literally. Like Fabio is just fair enough, Fabio and all that, but try and wear something that looks nice instead of expensive and bullshit.
But yeah, like
Those
he's
fucking
like
trainers
jackets,
he
like,
has. That's one thing. Like I do love a good pair of trainers, but some of the fucking trainers that cunt wears, right? It boils my piss.
Why? I don't look at his trainers, but
Well, do, and then you'll realise what I'm saying. He might as well be wearing fucking council bricks on his feet half the time. They are fucking
oh, they're
awful.
like the big Yeezy things.
Yeah, and like
Sounds
they're
such
so
a boomer.
clumpy.
Let's have a look. Oh, the camera's blocking that
Do you
one.
know
I'll
what-
go for his Instagram.
Do you know what makes me like? His clothes are bad enough, but you can almost save an outfit with trainers. Like you could be wearing fucking yellow t-shirt, red fucking trousers if you want. If the trainers are on point, it's the outfit sort of fucking fits. But to then wear like fucking paisley jackets and fucking shit, and then top it off with fucking clumpy feet. Oh, nah, mate.
I'm just trying to find like he's got
He's got
what's
a
he on
fucking
here?
gold iPhone for God's sake.
Yeah, like fucking hell! I keep seeing photos of Tom. He's not even got. He's got Supreme socks and t-shirt on here.
Oh, just boils my piss. Like
I can't even find what he's wearing because
he's almost dressing like he doesn't have money, but he's trying to have money.
yeah, like
That's-
some of the trousers he wears, like the Gucci trousers. Oh,
Yeah.
rank.
He's dressing like a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Though. That's like the hype beast thing,
Yeah.
though, isn't it? That's what they do
He
now.
fucking thinks he's fucking 6x9 or some shit. Like,
Nah, he's there in the right there, isn't he? Fucking hell.
yeah, like it's expensive as shit, but
Yeah.
it's also shit.
Yeah.
I'd rather fucking go to Primark and have something that looks half about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, mate.
What do you mean?
Fucking Fabio, if you're listening, bud, get some better trainers. I can fucking steer you in the right direction.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because Fabio's definitely listened to this podcast, isn't he?
Well, you
I
never
reckon
know.
everyone's probably turned off at this point. Jeez.
Like you never know. He might have. Or maybe someone's just.
I'm yet to
clipped
find
it.
him wearing a bad pair of shoes. To be fair, I like his shoes.
Oh well, there we go. You've got no taste, as we've said. So,
Man, he's got some like sick crap, man.
see, and for that, those two words in a row alone.
Nah, he's
Sick
got
creps.
some decent shoes, dude.
Nah, like the trainers for me are the worst part of the whole outfit.
Well, nah, he's got like Jordan Air Force Ones on.
Yeah, but look at the colours
Fucking-
of them.
DC, like yeah, some of the like the palish colors are
Yeah,
bad.
they're fucking awful. That's the problem.
Like,
Like,
he had
nah.
like when he won the championship, he had those custom shoes done for
Yeah,
Dolce and
they
Gabbana ones.
made me want to chuck my fucking guts out.
Oh, I like them. They were right.
I saw them, right, and my first thought was, fuck you, Fabio, they are gross.
I think he must wear like I've gone for his Instagram. I can't see him wearing the same different. Like he's got must probably be like 50 pairs of shoes. I
Don't
can't
wear the
see him
same
wearing the
outfit
same pair of
twice.
shoes twice.
That
Like he must have so many clothes. Why are we talking about Fabio's clothes anyway?
because it's all relevant.
Is it?
It is, because suddenly I want him to win the title less after seeing his fucking shoes.
Right, so we Pecco. Are we rooting for Pecco next
Pecco-
year? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, Pecco actually dresses quite well.
Does he?
He
Let's go
dresses like
through
a
his
fucking
Pecco's
normal
Instagram.
person.
Let's go through his Pecco's Instagram.
Yeah, he like has
Pecco.
just a nice hat, Ducati brand. Mostly just in like normal t-shirts that, there's not really much branded shit on his Instagram. Because I do pay
No.
attention to this, and I just think
I
like some of
don't.
the loudest fucking colours are from the worst riders. Fabio
I got
is the
better things
exception.
to do than that shit.
Yeah, well, I haven't because I live alone. So fuck you.
Let's have a look. He's got some Vans on here.
Yeah, Pecco actually has taste. Like,
He's got a Supreme t-shirt on as well. I know you'll love that.
yeah, that's a bit iffy, but on the whole, I can forgive him.
Oh, his freaking Italian GP boots though. Fire!
Yeah, like honestly, like Pecco dresses really
Ooh.
well. Fabio
He's
dresses
got some.
like a fucking
Yeah, he's
failed
got some
rapper. Man.
Jordans. Some Jordans on there.
Hmm.
I'm just going for Pecco's Instagram now. Can't find anything more. But
A lot of red on Pecco's as well, which I do like.
yeah, Pecco suits red.
He does. Strange that.
Yeah, yeah, funny that. But and like when we were watching the FIM awards, right? Because you got the youngsters now, like Eisen Guevara and all that,
Oh.
and they wear like bright green shoes with a suit.
Yeah, and
like
what
trainers with a
what
suit.
fucks me off the most with that. I said it last year when Marcos Ramirez, or year before it might have been when, yeah, it was 2019 when he had third in
2019.
Leopard.
Yeah.
Put some fucking socks on, boys.
Yeah, but like,
Socks are there for a reason. Fucking use them.
but it's like they wear like bright yellow shoes with a suit.
Yep, and they roll
like
the fucking
bright
bottom
white
of the suit
trainers.
up and don't wear socks. And I'm sorry, but you just look like a fuck boy.
Mate, Isaac Guevara is a massive fuckboy.
Yeah, he's learning off fucking Olgado and Fermin, and he 100%.
And Joel Kelso as well.
Oh yeah, so Joel, I know you listen, but smile in pictures. It's fine. I've already told him to do it.
Yeah, he's like staring at the camera like he's gonna kill you.
Yeah, he's doing the Ralph Fernandez school of photo, isn't he?
He was like, ugh. It's like that lot though, and it's like Holgado, Kelso as well now, Watley,
Gonna do cheekbones. Bro.
Guevara. They all look like oh, we're the boys.
I mean, to be fair, if you're as fast as them, you could think you are the boy, like.
Mm.
But smiling ain't gonna fucking crack your face, boys.
The Madonnies, the lads.
Yeah, fucking.
It's on tour.
You know, all I'm saying is Fabio smiles in pictures, and he's the MotoGP world champion. Just saying.
Humble yourselves, boys.
Yeah,
Nah, do
that's
what
my
you want.
life's mission now, is to get a picture of Kelso smiling.
Oh,
Oh, so
I'm
it's
sure
gonna
we can-
fuck you, Joel.
No, right. When you meet him, if you ever meet him,
You're
we'll
gonna
make
wanna
sure he's like
associate with me.
deadpan, and you're smiling like really happily,
yeah. Yeah, just a fucking growl like,
like smile,
come on, Joel, do something. Come on, man.
smile, boy. But yeah, it's probably time to end this podcast. So we're just chatting shit
hang
now.
on. The one thing I did want to mention before we go is wanted to say rest in peace to Rene Hoffer.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Who,
That was freaking tragic, and
yeah.
the other two riders who died as well.
Yeah, two other riders who were his friends. A KTM MX2 factory rider. He was caught in an avalanche in a skiing holiday and didn't make it out alive. So
Devastating.
yeah, the fourth one of 2021. At this point, 2021 can just fuck off for me. Done with it.
Yeah. Horrible, yeah, because the other riders were Mitchie Weissman
Yes,
and hold on, I'm getting it up.
Wolf, innit?
Hold
125
on.
rider.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were a group of 7, and those 3 didn't make it out, unfortunately.
Yeah. Very. I think the other one was Bastian Wolf.
Yeah, Bastian
I'm
Wolf.
not
That's
sure.
it. Yes.
Tragic.
Yeah, it is. Just of all the danger racing MX2, fucking flying through the air on a 250 and then gets killed in an avalanche. Life ain't fair, bruh.
Nope.
So
Brutal.
rest in peace to Rene Hoffer, 19 years old.
And the other two, of
Yes,
course.
and
yeah.
and the group he passed away with.
Yeah. It's just devastating, man. But yeah, rest in peace. But yeah, it's probably time to end on that somber note.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I will try to secure the services of our guest for next week.
Yep.
And then yes, we'll be back next week with a podcast potentially.
This was the worst MotoGP review I've ever heard.
This was a fucking terrible podcast.
This is why we need a third lot.
Yeah.
Nobody
Like,
to stop us.
review. What do we do? Review their shoes.
Yeah. Didn't nobody to fucking stop us, like.
No, that's it. We just let loose.
Basically, what we need to advertise is not a fucking third person, it's a babysitter.
Pretty much. Yeah, so if anyone wants to be our babysitter,
Unpaid.
please let me know.
Probably get
Please,
some
and keep
abuse.
Jacob in line when he's being creepy about Alicia's wife.
Yeah, like I said, it's not legitimate. if it ever gets to the point where I can get anywhere near, I will be more than normal.
You'd be going over there sniffing her pants like,
I meant her hair on that, like for the joke, but yeah, that was
I'll pull her hair out and sniff
yeah.
it.
But like, I mean, fucking hell, I can't imagine even ever doing that.
Ugh.
Yeah, like that's fucking ugh. Like nah, mate.
Creepy.
Nah, that's fucking fruity. No, like I would be more than normal, but yeah, I would very much like.
Fuck's sake, Jacob. I'm gonna cut that. I'm actually gonna cut that.
Why? It's
I'll
allowed.
bleep it. I'll bleep it.
It's allowed. You know, she's a very attractive lady. I don't see a problem with finding a woman attractive.
No, that's fine.
it's-
Just stop being a fucking weirdo. Right, I'm gonna end the podcast now. Thank you for listening.
Sorry, Alish.
Goodbye.